Greetings, vintage gamers. I've got a special video for you today. What I'm going to show you is a recording that I took while we were testing for the vintage MOCS showcase qualifier. Falcon Eye and I. Yeah, that's a mouthful. We did some testing, trying out different decks before the qualifier, trying to figure out what we thought the metagame was going to be, what we thought decks would be very good. This first testing video is Falcon Eye and I. Falcon, I can't. It's got to stop doing that. We're playing some test matches with a stock Hogaak deck versus a stock Esper Tinker deck. We wanted to confirm how we thought the matchup was going. We wanted to see if Hogaak was slightly favored, if Esper was slightly favored pre and post board. We wanted to see how the matchup was before we changed any decks. And then we talk about during the games how we feel the matchup is going, what kind of changes we think we could make. But basically, we didn't have a ton of information on the matchup, and we wanted to see if our assumptions were right. My assumption was that Gak had some really nice play, but Esper's more powerful draws would definitely win out. And you'll just get to see if that's true in this video as we delve deeper into the testing sessions that I was doing with Falcon Eye. So this is going to be the first of a couple videos, I would assume, in this vein, and I think it might be pretty interesting. You don't exactly have the same game commentary as you normally would, but you get to hear the thoughts of two showcase qualified players as they battle two tier 1 decks against each other. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's battle.
Why does Moto always remove the settings? Come on. Okay, you're way faster than me clicking. Alright. This is awkward. But we still keep this.
Misstep, baby.
I don't think you should play this card. Why are you playing this, Justin? Oh my fucking god, seriously.
I don't know, man. That Saga card.
Jeez. I mean, it's pretty good, but like, I don't even think that's the biggest issue.
No.
The biggest issue is something in my head, which is kind of awkward.
Oh,
yeah,
I
just definitely pretty good.
The wrong thing.
What did he pitch? He pitched the Hogaak. No, it's nice when you have two anyway. Oh, come on, deck. Come on now.
Guess it worked out.
I don't like this. No, stop it, Justin. No.
Hold on, sorry.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, so you have Hogaak now?
Yeah, and the vines.
So I'm dead next turn. I don't even think I can. I don't think I have any draw, like not even Lotus or Ancestral is good enough to even have a chance.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I actually meant to play the root wall on turn 1, but I misclicked, and now it was really, really good.
Good on misclick.
Optimal misclick right there.
oh no, yeah, this was as intended. Yes, no misclick. No, all good.
I think the nice part about the way this stock list is sideboarded is I really just think it's 4 Bloodghast out and then all the artifact cards in, and that's it.
Yeah,
which is nice.
I feel like when deck lists are really refined, you definitely like see like the switches just always make sense. Like the numbers, like the next best card to bring in or bring out is like so much worse. So it's like really clean usually.
I think it'll be really interesting trying to build a Gak sideboard if we do play this like the main sideboard configuration main. Because I'm not sure exactly what you would put in the sideboard.
Yeah, I mean probably for the matchups that you cut cards, right?
Right, but like, well, who is Bloodghast good against?
Um, I mean Bloodcast is in generally good against
Lightning bolt
Tabernacle.
decks, I guess. I don't know.
Not just like Tabernacle, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you might need the haste stuff. So that could be a thing. Like if people expect more Hogaak than even what we're expecting right now, maybe people will just play more Tabernacle.
Right. I think.
If we expect most of the Tinker players to just be stubborn and play Tinker no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe that's what they will do. So
Yeah, I mean, I think
least
we're thinking at least. I mean, I would put no prompts and Danny Ground both on definitely on Hogaak, and then you could have
do you
like
know a lot about Danny Ground? I know it's like Italian friend of Mango, but that's all I know basically.
yeah. I mean, all they have are bizarre postings, Squee
Okay,
and
yeah,
Gak.
good. That's kind of a tell, I guess. I
I wonder if this is something. I'm not 100% sure if this is supposed to be kept, but we're gonna try it because I think it makes sense.
mean, no props is always gonna Hogaak. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
there's
mean,
any
I've
question
played
in
against no
that.
prompts like 5 times on Dredge in the last 3 days, but
Yeah, but that's I wouldn't put it out of the way that like
yeah.
no props just playing it to make people think it's not gonna be Hogaak.
I think no prop just plays a lot of Magic, so
That's also true, no doubt.
yeah, I don't know. I might be overestimating the number of Gak players, but I think Gak is like definitely the best bizarre choice, and it just seems really good right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm overestimating it.
Like I think the smaller dredge decks are nice and like dredge is always good when people are not prepared for it, but like just numbers wise and probably also matchups wise, I would also prefer Hogaak right now. So
I just I feel like Medivh and Mogd are like smart enough to know that Chops isn't good. I don't know, but like
yeah,
he,
but also like they've both been playing it for quite a while,
yeah,
right?
forever. So
Like it's not like shops not being that great is the newest thing to
true.
happen. So
Hmm. We have a mentor.
it's-
Hmm.
I hope he teaches me things, great things,
Huh.
about how to beat Collector Ooze. That's what I want to learn about. Why did I know you just have another one? Oh, oh, I don't like this. Stop it, Justin.
Is this winning for me? I'm not really sure.
No, but only because my ponder was really good. So
Yeah, that's really bad for me.
I mean, I had the swords, but like the ponder had like everything else I wanted.
Hmm.
So it's kind of sweet.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
Hmm. Gag does not play Noxious, right?
No Noxious in this build right now. I'm thinking about it
Mm.
for when we change up the sideboard, though.
Yeah, because like stuff like this could be relevant to get back.
It definitely has like some. I've never seen a list with it, but the lists are.
Yeah, probably because you
You have to play for a
kind of
wider
want
field.
you, yeah, and like you want to remove a lot of the cards with Hogaak anyway. So like I don't know if it's that great to rebuy stuff. Like you replace the card in the graveyard, but still doesn't do anything else besides that.
That's really bad.
Oh,
Hmm.
how odd! If you would play a second creature now. Ah,
No, I think I played this section wrong.
play those.
I
See,
didn't want to. Hmm. Hmm.
you didn't want to.
That's actually a surprisingly good card here.
Oh,
So like I kept a Vigor Oof hand, and the way these cards lined up was very bad against your Mentor draw. But I'm not sure it would be bad against draws that didn't have Mentor.
So you have one card, so I kind of have to crack, I guess.
So it was like a Force of Vigor and a Collector Roof, and then I also had a Once Upon a Time, so I could still hit Czar. Yeah, that's like super awkward that I didn't want to hit your Lantern on your last end step because I didn't want you to draw off it. I don't think.
I mean, if you have like another creature in hand, maybe you can
Yeah,
just try to hit something with Stitcher, but
I probably should have just made you draw. I just didn't feel like letting you draw was a good thing either.
Definitely not great, but like, did you have to Stitch already at that point? Because I think then it's better.
I may
Because
have drawn the
you might
Stitcher.
just hit stuff, so.
Don't remember.
Like if you know you're probably gonna set up something for the graveyard, then it's more valuable to get rid of it, even if I do redraw. Oh, so much time.
Huh.
Man, this card is so good. People want to cut it. I don't understand.
Huh.
Oh my god! Don't stop it. Okay.
Mentor is just really annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Unblockable. Sure.
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't really feel like giving you the stuff in the graveyard. So.
Well, like it's kind of good for you to trade because I wouldn't have two creatures for Gak.
Yeah, but you will probably only trade with one, right? Then you only need like one more creature. You have Bazaar
You get
to
2 more damage in
hit
though.
stuff. Okay, well now you have two creatures anyway, so maybe I should have attacked. Yeah.
I think I would have just attack all there.
Maybe, yeah. Also, two's like super slow, so that's not great.
I guess
Oh,
you
you have
still your attack
less
is like
blockers
your
though. I
attack is
think if I
still good here.
ever draw
So
like Preordain, okay, that's not Preordain. Also, that's turn too late. Come on, girl. You do this to me. Still
yeah.
She shows up, but not in time.
Huh. So what can I hit? I can hit Vengevines. I can hit. If I activate.
I mean, you can even keep a card.
What am I keeping?
Seiju, maybe.
I don't know.
Or like another.
I think I just like try to hit Vengevines and a Rootwalla. Not really sure. Ugh.
Yes, Seiju.
Guess. Yeah, I guess I.
Does this deck really want to play 4 Archive Trap?
I don't know. I think the Doomsday matchup is unplayable. So it's
Yeah,
if
like,
4 Archive Trap make
sure,
it playable at all, then maybe.
I think like it's even possible. Like if they play Surgical in the sideboard, like you mill a Archive Trap and they Surgical, that's also like terrible. So
I don't know. It's gonna really depend on because I think this board's gonna get reconfigured. And it depends on like how you want to play the Doomsday matchup. Like I don't think you want to be stone dead in the Doomsday matchup, and you might have enough slots to just play Archive Traps. Not sure. Like Shere played 2 Mindbreak, 2 Archive, and I just don't like Mindbreak. Like you're only really getting you get extra value versus PO.
I like Archive Trap even less. So
well, yeah, I mean like Mindbreak Trap gives you.
like,
I mean, I actually legitimately think Archive Trap is good against Doomsday.
It's good, but I don't like playing 4 of those in any sideboard, basically, no matter how bad the matchup.
Sure.
Like it's like 5% of the meta. You play 4 cards for that.
Right,
like
but
one
is
deck.
it depends on how much of the meta it's going to be for this tournament, right?
Yeah, but like even if it's like 10-15%, that's still like committing a lot. Although like usually you never sideboard like 10 cards or whatever in vintage, so like having high impact cards is better. But wait,
Yeah,
well, what
my problem
inactivity?
is like Mindbreak Trap is not going to ever win you a Doomsday matchup, whereas Archive can. I'm not sure. Shot Tinker?
Wait, no,
Oh, Prismatic Ending.
no, I have to do actual math, I guess. Oh yeah, can attack. Wow, that's great. I was gonna attack with Mentor, but I realized I'm dead if I do that.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
I'm like
guess.
dead on the board, so that's not great. Yeah, go to 1 if you attack all right
How can
now.
I maximize my chances of killing you? If I
I mean,
have
Avenger is gonna kill me.
like a Vengevine, so like the easiest way for me to get a Vengevine, yeah, I guess I think I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to activate, pitch my hand, and then activate an upkeep. If that's better than just holding a card, it's probably not because then I can't draw hollow ones.
Yeah, so don't think it is. I mean, kind of also depends on like what your card is. Like if it's a good card, maybe you just want to keep and not go all in on the kill. Like I could have had a Swords to Plowshare right now, and then going all in is pretty bad. Samantha is not impressing me so far.
I mean, you've drawn no spells on your mentors, right?
Yeah, not a lot. But still, like it's a
What
second
does this
mentor,
look like?
and
This looks like block,
both
block.
mentors are
You
losing.
block here, you block here. Doesn't look good. Doesn't present lethal. But I can block, 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 and then you would have to have like 3 spells. Okay. Guess it's like very hard
Yeah,
for you to block a
I'm
3rd attack.
I'm definitely taking up this offer.
I don't
I think
think I can attack all there. Probably die on the swing back.
it's possible you shouldn't. Like I said, if I ever have Swords to Plowshare and I just
I
swords you
think I
over,
just conceded
very
Swords of
very
Plowshares. I don't think it's worth playing. Like I had Mental Misstep in my
bad.
hand, but
Then maybe you want
if
to
you had
have
Swords of
go.
Plowshares, you would have swords my Hogaak and attacked.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if you draw it now, like I'm gonna die, but you only have one in the stock list, so wait. So do I know you only have one? Actually, I do know you only have one.
Yeah.
I don't know that like in general, and I kind of doubt the final Tinker build we have will have only one swords, but huh.
And like this is the only matchup where you want the prismatics, like all the prismatics. So yeah.
Well, you'd want as many swords as you can fit, right?
Exactly. Like you would prefer the swords even over it. It's cheaper and it also hits Hogaak
All right,
and Hollow One
and
and
Vengevine and
Ryan.
Hogaak permanently.
Yeah.
I am kind of glad that this is at least confirming some of how I thought this matchup goes. I think I've drawn above average, but
I mean, I lost the game where I tinkered, so that's not good for the deck. Because
that's true.
like I think usually when I think I should win, and I should be
Yeah,
behind in the other games.
I kind of wish I had recorded that game because that game was crazy. I think I do this first. Yeah, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I think you always do time before you bazaar.
Like you can do it like with the triggers on the stack, but then you would lose the
But
ability
you
to
can't
get a
discard the card that you
Vengevine.
find. That's the issue. Like I think if you already have to bazaar, you don't want to take another bazaar anyway, so you always take Vengevine or Hollow One
Vengevine or
if you
Hollow One, so
find
there's no
them.
reason not to do it free.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I didn't want you to have something on the first turn. It's really awkward now. Also, this draw is awkward.
Hmm. Yeah.
Milady.
That's another thing I'm thinking about is I have no Gaia's Cradles. I'm not sure that's correct. I don't know though.
Does Gant usually play Cradle? Mostly
No.
know it
I
from
think there were
Spree,
some
right?
older builds that did, but the problem is it doesn't make a mana like to play Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah. Like usually you want Cradle in the Bazaar decks to pay for the land, right? But you already have mana anyway in your build in this
Oh,
deck, so
this Lavinia looks very good.
ah. Hello, hello. You don't like my girl? Why?
That is the nice part, that if Lavinia
Oh,
is like the best play to win the mirror, and it's also good against Gak, is a really
that's
big upside.
very true, yes.
Ugh.
Ah, okay.
You just played
Now
this
we're
on
getting
turn 2,
somewhere.
right? You were on the play and it was turn 2. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played turn 1 Merchant and turn 2 Lavinia.
Yeah. That's my biggest problem with
Ooh.
Lavinia, is a lot of times she comes down to turn 2 late. Like if you were on the draw here, it would be too late. Oh jeez. Okay.
That's true, yeah. That's true. Oh, this is awkward.
It's kind of interesting because it's still a pretty playable game, even though half my deck is turned off.
I'm not like I have a fun choice and I have like a safe choice, but I'm not even sure if the fun choice isn't actually better.
Hmm.
So that's awkward.
If it makes sense, you can just ask.
Yeah, I'm thinking about if I'm giving you too much info,
Right. It
then
depends on it depends on like how much hand info matters. If like hand info doesn't matter as much, then but
I can maybe rephrase, like I can either go for Sphinx or for Citadel in like different ways.
huh.
And I'm not even sure if like the Sphinx is actually better
That has
because I
come
know
up
that it is
already,
too
yeah.
stable.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Citadel's downside of getting hit by Vigor is turned off because of Lavinia, but the downside of you having half of your life total is very
Yeah.
real.
I think being on 11 is what puts this like over the edge.
Right.
And you have Vengevine already. Also, like I have a third option, like Time Vault, but it's just
That's
not
true.
as good in this spot.
So I
Will you attack it or not?
like I know you have a Tinker, so if I'm hitting you for
I didn't
5,
know.
it's not good. I should just hit the Narset, I think.
Yeah, I think now said digging deep is way too good.
Letting me look for a Beseju is kind of important, because I know you have Tinker.
Yeah.
Or if I can figure out a way, I guess like there's no way for me to ever play an Oof this turn. Hmm.
I mean, you don't have loads in your deck. But you can play a land and MOCS, right?
I can't play a
Yeah.
Mox because of Lavinia.
All right. I already forgot. Oh my god.
Hmm. But like it's still, yeah, Sphinx.
Almost as if she's good against the deck.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna definitely need Sphinx here.
yeah, I think I'm off the Sphinx plan, to be honest.
You're gonna go Citadel.
No, I already decided against Citadel.
Would you have Citadel in your hand and you could have chose Lotus?
Exactly.
Oh, you have Vault. I have to kill
Yeah.
you now
Hmm?
because you have Tinker.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kill you now?
I hope not.
That would be extremely difficult. 4, 6, 9. I
Stop
would.
counting.
Oh,
Stop
you're not.
counting.
If I hit like blood ghasts and then drain you, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they would have haste. So I don't like
Uh,
this.
I don't think so.
Question is
So
though, like, can you kill me or can you just force me to block?
yeah, I mean, if I force you to block, that opens up vigor, but it's pretty hard to do that and have vigor.
Yeah.
2, 4, 7, 9, 2, 4, 8, 10. I can't even lethal you here no matter what I do, so I'm off it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vigor
Lavinia was just
wouldn't
enough
not
here.
have been enough also.
Yeah. I mean, that was a very much like a game that would have been decided by play draw.
Yeah, definitely the Lavinia stopping the Hogaaks or you getting Hogaak and I'm immediately dead, basically.
Yeah. You would have had to find a way to like Tinker Sphinx earlier.
Yeah. Like I drew the time ball from the Ancestral and the Narset saw like Lotus and then I already had Citadel in hand
Mm-hmm.
and I could have like just gotten the Lotus and play this or like go for Tinker, but then it's slow if I want to keep up counters and stuff. So
You're leaving both Tinker targets in the mirror.
um I mean the Citadel isn't great, but turn one it's probably better than Sphinx, I think. Because
Hmm.
Sphinx is just slow and not reliable. Oh wait, you mean mirror or this
Oh, sorry. This matchup. You're right.
matchup? Yeah, I mean I leave both in, but like I'm not very convinced of the Citadel.
Hmm. That's always a question I ask when I'm playing the decks with two targets in the main. Hmm. Yeah, it's weird because like Narsec can be good, but only if you're ahead. And Lavinia just always seems good. As long as she gets down before I play the spells that matter.
Yeah.
Which is tough because like a lot of time the spell that matters is like turn 1 vigor or turn 1 hollow one. Not sure.
Yeah, I mean
A later Gax
sure
are
those
good.
are like kind of a pain, but like the Hogaak is also pretty relevant, I think so. And
Depending
also
on.
just like even just basically Lavinia kind of gives me mana because I don't have to think about you having vigor when I
Mm.
have Lavinia. So
How many flusters do you leave in this matchup?
it's a good question. Like uh Bean Guide says like board out all, but I'm
Doesn't
not
sound
very
right
convinced. Yeah.
because of
The issue
vigor.
is like you wanna board in a lot of cards.
That's
So you
true.
kinda need slots. So that's kind of the issue, I guess.
That's a question that is like really worth considering because if you're like boarding out a lot of like, I'm trying to figure out if I should have answers to Lavinia or if I just don't care.
I think on the play you can probably not care.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to care on the draw.
So I don't even know what the best answers on the draw are. Like maybe like the one black sack removal spell, or I don't know.
One
I'm
black
not sure what
stack.
the answers would be.
But what is that?
Uh, feel like this is not good enough. Yeah, I don't think this is good enough. Oh, is this actually better? I guess. These hands are so weird. I think that's the coolest part about the the GAC deck is I don't have to have a bizarre hand, but
Mm,
boy does it feel bad when you don't.
I mean, Kag is still Bazaar is still pretty good in your deck.
I think the fact that Collector Oof is good enough makes it fine.
No! Always killing my poor Tundra.
Like, this start feels reasonable enough that it's worth keeping. But
Hey, this is fucking awkward now. I mean, this is not a Hogaak start, it's a bug start, but it's a good one, so.
right. Like, my first hand was this start, but without a strip mine, and I didn't like that enough. But this one, with the strip mine, seems reasonable.
Mm. Okay, this is I need a second for this, I think.
Sure.
Mm. Mm. Awkward. Ooh.
Would you go? Bottom, bottom.
Bottom, yeah.
Hmm.
I was considering basically every possible option. Keeping one, keeping both, keeping 0.
Huh. Hmm. Okay. I am now the bug player. Ugh.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much looking like a bug player. Alright. Now we have a plan. I like it. Good, very good. How rude.
Oh, thank God. I don't have to make choices.
Hmm?
Doing it the hard way.
Hmm.
This is where we're at in life.
Okay. This is
It's
fine.
not
This is
bad. That's
fine.
fast. That's 3 turns, I guess. No, it's 2 turns if you crack, right? Oh, I guess
Oh,
if you crack or don't crack, it's still the same. All right, Tinker for Sphinx. I must assume. Oh, swords for collector. Interesting. Okay.
why
How does
not
this end
both?
up? Saga. And Tinker for Sphinx.
Why not both?
Wow. All right. You're at 8.
Yes.
It's a good thing I have a Seiju in my hand.
Oh fucking god, I hate this card. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
that's why I was happy I drew the fetch land, so I didn't have to play the Viseiju to play the Vengevine.
Wow, this card is fucking destroying the matchup, isn't it?
Looks pretty
Jesus.
good.
I'm in 1 now? So I'm dead on board to death, right? Wow. That's
This
pretty
only
good.
hits my graveyard, yeah? Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, Viseiju seems really good.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, wait, this is kind of interesting.
So you just need to draw swords or prismatic ending. Does your deck play balance?
No.
Should your deck play balance?
Possible, but it's kind of awkward with Lavinia, right?
It is awkward with Lavinia, yeah.
Like if I play Lavinia, then I can't balance anymore.
All right.
Enough.
Well, that's not exactly true. It depends on if they have a.
Yeah, but like you still keep something, so
Well,
it's
the thing
annoying.
is, like, if you play Lavinia first, then they won't
Yeah,
have a Hollow One or a Hogaak.
yeah,
But I
true.
guess Yeah, if you play Lavinia first, they won't have a hollow one of our Hogaak. But if you play Lavinia second, you probably should play balance anyways, right?
Yeah, that's very possible. Also, like with all the tutors,
Mm,
you can always have it if you
yeah,
want to.
I know that if I play PO, I'm probably gonna play a balance. I don't know if it'll be in the main or the board, but I guess it's a lot worse in your deck than it is in PO. But all right, what do we got? Mentor? Oh, huh. I mean, this just hits swords, right? Like, I don't really care about the other choices.
I don't think this is good enough.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. I mean, probably a play worth making versus a random opponent, but
Yeah, I mean, you could just miss your activation, so
miss my activation or hit the wrong thing, you know?
That
It's
anyway.
really awkward that you can't fetch here, though.
Yeah.
So you don't even have another blue source.
I need a mentor and the swords, basically. Oh. Well, I have on top what I need.
Oh,
But it's not enough, I guess.
Lotus, Mentor, Swords.
I wish. I'm just doing this for the giggles.
I think you'd have to have Lotus, Mentor, Swords to even survive there.
Now I have a prismatic that I can't cast.
All right.
Yeah. This Poseidon is really changing this matchup, I feel like.
The question will end up being how many Beseiju is the right number of Beseiju?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to, like, it's good against Tinker, and it's good against. Is it good in the mirror? Probably
I would guess it's not
as good.
terrible, like hitting Bazaar is
Yeah,
kinda nice, but it doesn't seem like super impactful.
it's bad
I also have
against.
no idea how the
Yeah, bad against
mirror is.
Doomsday. And if there was a fair deck, but it's good against like a breach player.
You sure it's actually terrible against Doomsday? Because, like, I always feel like wasting Doomsday is pretty good.
It's not even a
Like,
waste, yeah.
yeah, it doesn't waste, but, like, if they Doomsday and you do it afterwards, then they don't have anything to get, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
possible.
they go, like, turn 1 Doomsday, pass turn, and then it kind of is a waste, so
Hmm.
not sure if that's good enough, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't board it in, but if I had one, I probably wouldn't be upset. I guess it's also good against shops, so I feel like probably we'll end up with more Besieges. Interesting. I'm certainly liking Gak more than I thought I would like Gak here.
Yeah. I mean, this is, like, 2 out of 2 times that I tinkered for strings and just lost to the Poseidon, so that's
That's
definitely
true.
changing the matchup. It's just
It's a weird hand. I'm gonna keep it. Hmm. Wonder if I'm supposed. Probably not. I guess I can just wait because you won't have any negations post board. I guess you don't have any
yeah,
negations main
that
anyways.
card seems horrible in this matchup.
Yeah. I'm just like defaulting to normal
Mm.
brain activities.
Understandable. Like in
Uh,
hindsight, like last game, with the pre-order, I could have kept like Demonic and Tinker, Demonic and Mentor. Maybe you just always have to go for Mentor in this matchup now.
I
You
think
think it's just not reliable enough?
the answer
Come
is
on,
don't tabernacle me.
why not?
Like I don't think the answer is ever play 2 there. Ah!
Why not?
I don't think I'm ever supposed to play 2 to play around tabernacles, so
Why do you not want me to do this?
oh, that's
Is
brutal.
it even the best thing I can
It's
do?
got to be the best thing you can do here, right? I mean, you could get Tinker and Tinker a Sphinx
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure, but like
and get Besagied, right?
exactly. Like I'm pretty sure you have two now, so that's not.
It's in your back of your head.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I also like, even if this is not the best thing, how bad is it
Oh,
really?
I think you're definitely supposed to get Tabernacle. It just feels like I have nothing to do. Oh, okay, come on. All right.
And I mean, I can just do it
Yeah,
next
that's
turn
pretty
anyway,
good.
right?
It's pretty turn 1 graveyard hate, vamp for tab, demonic for tinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Now,
right.
now I'm happy. I was thinking playing demonic turn one. I'm happy I played it this way.
Now this seems like the best way to play it because you can't get Vengevine and then you just
And
deal with.
also, I wait longer to make my choice. But like the upside in demonic first is like I always use my mana. But I'm gonna play the vamp anyway, so
What about this?
why can I not cast my card? Can we change the mana cost maybe? No. You've Bassarded. That's kind of stinky. That's really stinky, dude.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Your deck is on no Tolarian, right? Or is that a Tolarian?
No, Talaria, of course.
Oh, you have a Tolarian. Okay. Uh-oh. Tundra's good.
I mean, it's good as long as you don't have Wasteland, right?
Yeah.
Although, like, Wasteland might have to just get Tabernacle anyways.
Yeah, Tabernacle is pretty annoying here. For sure. Okay, well, Sphinx incoming.
So if you sack your Oof, I know I'm fucked.
Yeah, I think the worst part is it's a saga and not a anything else. Because if I sack my
I mean, if you sack it and don't do anything else, then I still have Saga going, yeah.
I mean, how many hits am I allowed to give you?
Not a lot. Like you die in 4 turns. I think if you give me 2, it's pretty tough already. Like I'd be at 28 and I have a 2-turn clock, so
Do I activate my Bazaar of Baghdad?
you're like really scared of the Saga, right? You definitely have to proceed with this one.
Trying to figure out if I have
It was scary.
to
Look at it, man. It's so
pitch
scary.
to find a wasteland. I don't think I have to. I could draw Vigor, right? I don't think I have to.
How's Vigor better than Wasteland right now?
Oh, I guess you also have to pay for your Sphinx.
Yeah, fortunately. Like you're gonna oh, so you don't proceed it now, I see. Then I don't have the mana.
Right. Now I can besage you. Well, no, that'll give you the mana.
Then I have the mana. Yeah, that's the fun thing. Like either we both waste mana or you give me the
Okay,
mana to the
I
Saga.
think I should have kept my collector roof and not done anything. Yeah.
Okay,
Because I
interesting.
think making it so you don't have constructs here makes sense. I don't. This is actually a really hard spot. I kind of wish I thought about it a little bit more.
I mean, sacking oof is quite a cost, no doubt.
It's a really interesting spot. Because if you just hit a land, then none of this matters. But
yeah. Also, I can draw MOCS if you sack your oof, right?
right.
I have way more draws actually.
Right. But like, if I don't sack oof, I have way less choice. Because like, there's a definitely I could like end step here, Besage you if I wanted to. I think I want to.
You want to, but you don't do it.
I don't think I want to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So like here, you have to pay for Sphinx, and you can't get a single thing. But I guess you get a needle. Kind of awkward.
I think don't you have to do it now?
No. Because if you get a needle, as long as I can beat Sphinx, I'm winning, right?
Yeah, but I can needle your Besiegel now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, that I didn't. Yes, you're right. That is true.
I just have to name the correct one. That's the issue.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. So I'm just interested. So if I have to do it in response to your trigger.
Definitely. Like if you want to use it.
No, yeah. I mean, I have to use it because I can't get needled. Obviously I threw that, but I'm trying to think like how I'm supposed to play that. So if you're still gonna get a token and a needle, and you're gonna needle Bazaar, and you're gonna have a 2/2, and then I have to win.
Still okay, but it's way easier to win against like the 2/2 and the needle, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying I'm definitely supposed to do it. I just forgot you could needle my Besiege.
Yeah.
I think this game's like totally winnable for me, actually. Like I Besiege you.
What else do you have?
I have 2 oofs and a wasteland and a Besiege you.
Yeah, I mean that definitely sounds winnable. Like I'm out of the haymakers. I only have like Yarkwell or Mentor left, basically.
Yeah.
It can win games. So
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like yeah, I definitely like obviously I misplayed it, but like that does seem playable here. There's a lot of nuance to where you're supposed to use that Beseju because of Tabernacle.
Yeah, you kind of want to have me pay more, but I think like you not having a second land, like your mana seems more valuable. Also, like if you have the extra oofs to replay after you Beseju.
All right. I think the first oof that I sacrificed was wrong. I should have kept it for one more turn cycle.
And then you sack it, and then you Beseju after I pay like a second
After
time,
you pay a second mana, I Beseju. You still get to make a token and, you know, get a needle for Bazaar, but it works out okay.
I mean, tokens on their own are definitely winnable against. Like you can either have board or just like draw.
Yeah, it's tough for me because I won't have a Bazaar. I will only have what I draw off the top. But like I drew a Wasteland off the top for Tabernacle, which is not nothing either.
Oh wow, what is this thing?
Have I ever been on the play?
Oh, I actually have no idea.
I don't think I've been on the play in game 1 yet.
Maybe once, but yeah, you're right. I've been on the play a lot.
It's weird that that's not an option.
Much, but sorry, what do you mean?
This is weird that that's not an option to choose for like a challenge.
True.
It's probably baked into the start of game code that they would never change it. I don't know.
Also, it's in the never touched section.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen this start before.
Heavy now. Okay.
Damned if I do.
You do have it, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping you don't if you don't use. Oh, you have that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
looking for the rigger. Yeah, I mean, you know, have ancestral, so it's not.
The problem is I can't counter ancestral now. I don't know if it's better.
I mean,
I don't. I
definitely
just have
doesn't look
legitimately no
great.
idea if I play that
Yeah.
correctly or not.
I mean, Needle is also kind of a pain in the ass, right? You know,
Wow.
I don't have a second one in the main with the Saga, so now you're free of needles. Unless I have Yago in, I guess.
Yeah, it's God. I can't even do that. Kind of awkward.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure. I can get Lavinia.
Mm.
Small victories. I just have to beat 2 sagas with nothing left.
Easy. Easy.
Hmm. So you still have a lantern. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter very much.
Okay, this is awkward.
I mean, you could just get Soul Ring so you can make more constructs, right? And I'm just probably gonna
No,
lose.
that's not the awkward part. That's not the awkward part.
I don't think I can win from here unless I draw really well.
I agree, but I feel like I can lose from here. I think I can't resist going for the fun play, but it might just be wrong. Definitely if this wrong. Okay. We play serious here. We play serious. It's all good.
We're gonna Tinker Sphinx.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay.
Oh
What?
my god. Oh my god. Okay, I could have won this turn.
You had Vault Key or something?
Ah, I have demonic in hand. And I drew the tinker. I could have just not made a token.
Yeah, you definitely could have not
And then
made a
I have blue
token.
for the tinker and get Lotus for the demonic. And I, I think I have enough because I also have like
Are
mana
you even
crisp.
supposed to go Sphinx here or are you supposed to go Vigor? Or Citadel?
I have Citadel in hand.
Oh,
I could have gone for like Lotus Cast Citadel.
you got
That was
everything.
the play I was kind of considering. So 6, so you can't even block. That's
So
good.
many things.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Why are you like this?
But like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9 mana. Yeah, I could have gone TT Tinker and like play key and activate easily.
You know what's the best part? I have the
Yeah.
Sage Shoe in my hand.
But you don't have mana?
Nah. Even if I besage you your Sphinx, I'm gonna lose to your constructs. So
Yeah, that's possible.
I think it's highly likely. They're like 10/10s.
Yeah, they're kind of huge. Like I get 2 more.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's possible I was supposed to let Needle resolve so I could counter your Ancestral, but I didn't have Vigor at the time. So
But
it's
like,
really
yeah,
hard for me to do that.
like how are you gonna win without the Bazaar with what you had in
I
hand?
had a
Was it good enough?
Beseiju, but it's too slow. On the play, much better, obviously, but I'm not allowed to be on the play, apparently.
You will be now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Yeah, I think I would just take this sideboard. Like, if we think Tinker is 11 or 12 out of this 24, I would just take my sideboard, put it in my main, and then figure out a new sideboard.
I mean, it's definitely a choice. That's reasonable. Half the tournament is on that.
Though the post board games feel like they definitely get better for you. Did I have that? No, I don't.
Really? That's interesting.
I don't know if like 3 oof and a Beseju is as good as like you bringing in 10 cards.
I mean, I don't bring in 10. I think the issue is like I feel like the second Poseidon's biggest difference of all our sideboard cards. Honestly,
That could be true.
like even now, it still feels to me like I will win all the games where I have like nut draws, unless you have Poseidon exactly.
Right. It does
Like
stop you
sideboard
from nut
games, you have
drawing.
way more outs because you have double the Poseidon. So
True. True.
like I commit a lot if I go for like early Tinker Sphinx, and then you just have Poseidon and I just die to random stuff. Oh,
Right.
what the fuck was this draw? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Am I hurting?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I have like 10 different ways to play this turn, and I have no idea, honestly.
Huh. Interesting.
Bigger? Oh, no big. Mm.
That's also very interesting. I also have many ways to play this turn. I don't know which one is the best. Wow. I That's crazy. I think the thing that gives me the most options is to just wasteland you.
Yeah, I very much dislike this.
I have like 3 or 4 reasonable sequences there, which is pretty sweet.
Side issue.
But I think the one that plays around the most stuff is just no follow-up land. Huh.
Wasteland was pretty good. Okay. Oh, dude, this is fucking disgusting. Oh my god. Yeah, I really don't like this.
Oh, okay.
I have to.
Does
It
this have to get
sucks,
a
but
land?
yeah.
Probably, right? I guess you could get it just Tolarian in the Tinker.
Yeah, if I had the Tinker, you know.
I guess you could get Tundra, or just get like a fetch land.
Yeah, I'm probably getting fetch land. I mean, I don't have anything else.
You have a total of what? 3 prismatic endings and the swords?
Yep.
That feels like a low number. We can up that
Again,
number.
please. What do you mean?
Like, I just think that the total number of removal you have, it might just be low.
It's higher than like the decks used to play usually.
Oh, yeah. I
But
think in
I
an open
agree
field, it makes
that it
sense.
might just
But
be
in this field, I'm not
still.
100% sure that makes the most sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
It's kind of awkward in the mirror that like Lavinia is so insanely good, but there's like not a lot of other things that you want to hit with the sword.
Well, they're both boarding in opposition agent and hull breacher, right?
That's true, yeah.
And I
Like
don't
I
know if
would
everyone
probably
else is going to
always
come to the
play a
same
second
conclusion
one if
I
I
am,
had it.
but I think that those decks should be playing more opposition agents and more hull breachers.
It's possible.
I don't know if
should
everyone is
I
gonna.
just
I don't know who's gonna conclude that, but like the Tinker list that I'm looking at are playing. Like I want to play some opposition agents in the main. Is what I was
yeah,
looking
I
at.
can definitely see one in the main. No doubt. Like, it always feels good in the sideboard matchups when you have a flash third in
Hmm.
the Tinker Mirror.
But I think that's mostly stemming from the fact that I'm looking to just pre-board my deck for Tinker and then have everything else be post-board.
Mm.
But I that could also be
That's
wrong.
50%.
That could be a wrong idea, but
Uh, I can't really see a lot of people going away from it. Like, it's both probably the best deck or close to the best deck, and a lot of the players have played it before, I think. And also, like, even if you wanna play something else for the meta, like if 50% is just the same deck,
right.
can never be like too bad.
Well, Collector
I guess
Roof
I'm just gonna perish.
+1 Wasteland. Wait, why did I just get 100 play points? What the hell just happened? Oh, from filing for reimbursement.
Yeah,
Sorry.
always slowly.
My screen just popped up with 100 play points. I'm like, is that how much it's worth to beat Falcon Eye?
I'll send you 100 play points every time you win.
Oh.
Well, I actually can't, but
No, not allowed. So maybe. I mean, Collector
and
Roof is a lot better on the play, obviously, because I
this
don't know a lot.
was really good. Like, I kept like one land double MOCS, and then you have to oof. Oh, it
I
was so
wonder
bad.
if like I want to put an Elvish Spirit Guide in this deck
Oh, that sounds interesting.
because I feel like playing an early Collector Roof is a big deal, and this deck can't play an early Collector Roof well. And Elvish Spirit Guide
You
is
don't
something
have
that
to
gets hit off of Once Upon a Time.
But the thing is, though, is the Spirit Guide better than the Lotus?
Oh, I'm gonna
Uh,
play the Lotus. Like I don't. I think cutting the
yeah,
Lotus is stupid.
yeah. I mean, I can see reasons for it, but I
Yeah.
don't agree. But like, yeah, you should definitely play the Lotus before you play the Spirit
Oh,
Guide.
I agree with that. I don't know exactly where you would fit a Spirit Guide though. If you're like, you would have to not play 4 Oof main, which I guess is reasonable. Like I could play 2 or 3 Oof main and a Spirit
I think
Guide
Chalice
or
isn't even that great, honestly.
Chalice.
Yeah,
I feel like
like
I want Chalice on the play
it's
every game
it's
against.
okay, but like if there's not that much PO, it's definitely worse than it could be. I think.
It's true. It's true. I mean, you don't think Chalice is good against your deck?
I think it's okay, but it's not insane.
Okay. I mean,
Like I think what makes it good is that you also have to ooze, right?
I'm pretty big on. I'm pretty low on Chalice in general. I'm thinking that the Chalice should be post board and only be brought in on the play.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's something that I'm thinking. So like, if I
And
take
it
the
would
Chalice
also,
out and play an Elvish Spirit Guide, and then that could work.
I mean, it would also fit the plan of like adding more main deck cards, um, like changing your sideboard stuff, and then you just have to chalice in the sideboard for when you want it.
Right. I just don't think Chalice is good on the draw unless it's PO. But I think it is good on the play against PO, Tinker, Shops, but only on the play. So,
Yeah.
huh. What do I vigor?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just vigor Soul Ring Saga.
Good.
I don't know if I care about this Soul Guide Lantern. Like, Soul Guide Lantern is good, but only if I have Vengevines.
It hasn't felt that great so far, to be honest.
It's definitely better against Squee.
Dredge or Squee, yeah. Like it feels pretty medium against your deck.
Yeah.
Like half the stuff I care about isn't even in a graveyard.
You
And
have
like
like
I have to use
3,
it
right?
proactively against the Hogaak and stuff.
You have 3 post
I
board,
don't know.
right?
Yeah,
So many.
that doesn't feel right.
Huh. This is an interesting pitch.
I think I've often cut it in the main deck as well because I just don't like the card that much. But you kind of need
I know
something,
everybody's
maybe.
maining that card, but I have like seen very
Yeah,
few instances of that card being good. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. That's how I feel as well. Again, I never really like it. I feel like I have to play. Oh,
Oh,
playing blue is fun until you misstep me. Oh, you don't. That's
where's my
nice.
misstep? This is cheating.
It feels like it.
That's a
But you
good
still
draw.
have 5 power.
Do I want to activate my Bazaar? Yes, I guess.
4 cards, I would guess, very likely. Even against the lantern. Discard procedure, I like to see this. I don't like to see that. Can we not do this?
This is interesting.
Why?
Honestly, I really like how this deck has so many choices.
Oh, hello.
Would you stop saying hello? Stop drawing good things.
Hello. But why?
Uh,
Why would I stop that? Oh. Oh, come on. I was
For,
I just realized that it's not even as good as I thought because my Sol Ring is gone. And now you kill it anyway.
Force of Vigor, not a problem.
Come on, dude.
Oh, Vengevine Gak?
Can you stop saying that?
I can't get them back. It's fine. What are they good for?
I mean, it's not like you would, right? I
No.
have a lantern.
Get rid of your last permanent. Not the worst. I don't know. Vigor feels good. But it's probably only super good if you have Saga. But no
Very,
land.
very low amount of outs, I think.
No! Why? Come back,
Bye bye,
Hollow.
Hollow
Come
Ones.
back, Hollow One. Actually, I'm not even supposed to play it because you could draw Tabernacle, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're more likely to have land swords, and my second Hollow One's not good because you have a Soul Guide. No, I think I'm supposed to hold it. If you Tabernacle me here, then I can hold a turn, and then on the next turn play like land Hollow One. Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
dead.
Oh
See,
man.
that's what I drew when I said, "Oh, hello." And then you just kill everything.
All right, not bad.
Before I realized, I thought I can just like get Sol Ring, the Saga, and then it works out.
All right, I want to play one more because I gotta do a stream after because it's Wednesday.
Great.
So let's play one more tonight, and then we can think about. I don't know what the next step would be if you want to play like Tinker Mirrors first, or I'm not sure.
Maybe some. Like I've played quite a few recently.
Yeah,
I think I have a way better idea about the Tinker Mirror than about this matchup, at
right.
least before now. So maybe we can play some. I'm not sure how
Yeah,
you
I
feel
want
about
to.
it.
We have to figure out like first, do we want to test any more like stock matchups to clarify anything, and then I think after that it's like testing sideboard, like testing configurations. Like, do I want to play an opposition agent
What's the
main? Do I want
other
to
thing?
reconfigure the GAC board inside? That kind of thing.
Mm.
Oh, I'm on
I
the
mean,
fly.
maybe we should try some PO against Tinker
Sure. Well, then the question is like, do you want to play against a stock PO list or something that I put together, right?
or both.
Or both. Yeah. I mean, both is
I think the first one would be like against Dark. Like, how far is PO ahead? I guess.
Is it ahead? I don't
Was it-
even know if it is
Or is
ahead.
it ahead? I think it
The
is.
question, I guess,
I
another
think it
question is
should
like,
be.
what is stock PO? I'm not actually sure at this point. It's so underplayed right now. It's crazy.
True. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, I think the Danes usually play just like blue-black, and I think most other people play Esper.
Right. So there was one player who played. So there's one player who played that weird Tendrils deck with no Saga. I played
That's not stock, okay?
I played Esper, no Saga. Diem and Poker's Wizard both played blue black with Saga, I think. But that was like in January, you know? So like I don't even know like because if you like rule me out, right? Then there's like kind of not that many people who could be on PO.
Yeah,
And
no,
like
I'm thinking more about like if Pio is ahead against Tinker, then
sure.
maybe if we don't like Hogaak enough, then maybe it should be just Pio
Right.
instead.
So do you want to play like my build of like it will build a build of PO, but not super crazy. Like
We definitely can, yeah.
maybe we'll build two builds, build like a normal-ish build of PO, and then try to build like I don't know. Maybe like,
Like we don't have to
I'm
play a
not sure
ton
how
of
useful it
matches.
is to test against like a Saga PO deck because there might only be one person who would register a Saga PO deck. You know?
So you have the LVC on Pio and they didn't play Saga.
Right. So
And
IVC played
there's
like
also
that
Pio, or
weird
you just
version
have
of was it Esper or Blue Black? I can't remember. And then
I'm not like expecting people to play Pio. I'm
right.
just thinking like maybe Pio is a deck that you should play
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
meta.
yeah. So then in that
That-
case, like we'll put together a list. I'll put together a list or something that is like normal enough that I haven't like not one that is crazy where I have like 3 main deck opposition agents.
Yeah,
But one that has like 2 dress
like
downs and like
one that's like good
normal.
against the Tinker matchup
Sure.
probably.
Yeah. That makes sense. Uh yeah. We'll see what like a reasonable because I think there's a chance that you want to build a crazy off the wall like very all in to hate on Tinker version of PO.
Yeah, that's only possible.
Ugh.
Yeah. No Hogaak.
Huh. That
No
is pretty good.
lucky.
Mental
Yeah.
misstep, restricted magic card.
For reasons.
I wonder if I'm supposed to activate just to play Gag and not attack.
Like middle 3, play
I
Gag, yeah.
think I can just wait till next turn.
I don't think you can.
What? What was that supposed to mean? Ah, shit.
I have a friend that
I guess
says
I can't wait till
no.
next turn. How did you know?
Just a random wild guess.
Yeah. This is
Just
like an
a-
interesting spot where I don't have like a ton of reps here.
Oh, you're going for the beats.
It's a weird spot where I have cards I want to keep in hand and Chalice is already in play. And like it's a 3-turn clock. It's reasonable. I don't know. I definitely will probably put in more. Ooh, that is a fucking problem. Definitely I'm gonna put in more Hogaak, like just league reps, so I have more deck reps. But
I played a league, I think yesterday or something for similar reasons with Squee.
yeah,
Like just having more practice with decks that you're considering definitely helps.
yeah.
Thing
Because
is, like again, if I go for Tinker Sphinx now and you have Poseidon, I'm just fucking wrecked.
I,
Like it's kind of a liability, I feel like.
I mean, you do know I've been keeping cards in hand, right? I don't
Exactly,
know, like
exactly.
it
Like
doesn't
it
mean
could
it's
be Force of
Beseiju
Vigor.
though.
Like it could be Force of Vigor, and then you kill my Soul Guide, and then I can't Tinker. But
Mm-hmm.
I could maybe get around that.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you could draw like a Soul Ring later or something. I don't know.
no, I already like if you have Force of Vigor, it's okay.
Hmm.
But if you have Poseidon, it's not okay.
Hmm.
I kind of this game one, right?
This is game 1.
Yeah, I think I have to ignore the Poseidon then, probably.
Yeah, I think if I'm in this situation, I'm always going to just throw away the vigor at this to stop you from trying to tinker. Ah, okay.
Yeah, but then it just delays me. So
I think I am priced into
yeah,
doing that.
absolutely. But that's why I meant like I probably have to just ignore Boseiju and say, okay, you probably have vigor. Then I can't do it immediately, but it's still good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, more lizards. Don't move. Oh, that's fine, I guess. Hogaak would have been kind of pain.
Wait, I could cast Hogaak here, but
Exactly. Oh, you.
I
I
just
thought
pumped.
for a second I thought you drew it.
No. Can't. So now you tinker and I have to drop a Seiju? Wow, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, I go to one exactly.
I wonder, there's no creatures that like allow me to sack or anything. I don't know how often like I'm almost killing you and then you're sphinxing. I feel like a lot of times you're at like 20 or 15 when you're sphinxing anyways.
I think like this was turn 5, turn 4.
This is a pretty late
It's very
sphinx.
very late. Like my hand was super slow.
So like,
This matchup was, or this
wonder if
game
I'm
was kind
supposed
of
to
weird.
just wait a turn.
Some more outs to get Vengevine, you mean?
Yeah. Well
But
then,
does the Vengevine even matter right now?
no, because you would go to 10 and then you would
I think
take
you just have
4,
to activate
6,
every turn
8.
and find exactly Boseiju, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like you can always keep one, and then you just have to find it.
Yeah, I think so.
Even if I get like 2 hits in and you don't have the Vengevines, it doesn't matter. If you get the Boseiju, then
Right. I'm just
you're
thinking like if
probably
I could get 2
in a great
Vengevines
spot.
this turn, was it enough? And the answer is
Oh.
no, because you would block a Vengevine, go to 10, and you would take 4, 6, 7, 8, and I would have had to use no mana.
No, I
So
take 10, you can activate.
no, because I would have to like play 2 spells. Yeah, I guess if I hit like
Well, if you have 2
exactly,
hollow ones,
if I hit
then
exactly Vengevine Root Wall a Hollow One.
yeah,
But like I know that my card in hand is none of those, so I would have to hit exactly those 3.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's too good of a card. Not allowed.
Right.
It's
We've
like
finally had a game where I don't actually draw my Seiju.
what's the 2 mana look at the top 4 thing? The old wood cantrip thing. I'm
Uh,
really bad with
impulse.
old card names.
Impulse.
Impulse, yeah. This is like impulse on steroids. Not allowed.
How
Definitely not allowed.
about
The
another
only thing I
one?
care about is okay. Only
I'm
thing I
just
care about is you having Boseiju. This finds Boseiju.
yeah. I still have an activation.
Yeah. Still have like 3 more looks, right?
Yeah.
So you're like 10%.
Oh.
That's not terrible.
I have all 4 Vengevines though.
Can you kill me with oh wait, I had like 3 hits, never mind.
Nah.
Probably too much.
That's good though. It's good to see one where the Sphinx actually just
So
wins
yeah,
anyways.
1 out of 3. Did I always Sphinx in game 1 and never in game 2? Where you have 2?
No, you Sphinx in game 2 once, I think.
Okay. Because like game 2 it's more likely that you would just kill it, so. I can't bring myself to board out all the flusters, honestly. Just doesn't feel right.
You're doing what? Say.
Like Bean's guide says to like board out all 3 flusters.
I
don't
can't
think
imagine
correct.
that's correct.
Like I kind of feel like I want 1.5.
At least one.
At least,
At
yeah.
least one, because one lets you merchant scroll for it.
Yeah, and like it's just good against Force of
It's
Vigor,
good against
right?
Vigor.
Force can be very
That's it,
relevant.
obviously, but Vigor definitely has won me games by itself, right?
Exactly. Like the one earlier, like the last match, you destroyed like Sol Ring and
Soul Ring
Saga first
Saga.
turn was backbreaking.
Yeah, I know that Dom was saying that he was keeping in like 4 flusters against Vigor decks when he was playing Esper
Or
Tinker,
that
which I was like,
seems
that's too many, but
I think probably is probably the sweet spot. 2 is probably the sweet. You have for the will as well. And like besides a Hogaak where you don't have immediate Tinker follow up, you don't have much else that you really want to force, right? So it's not like you need to go overboard.
they
More
definitely have
like
a
yes.
role. It's like kind of another reason I was looking at just random like 4 Force of Vigor lists. The problem is I didn't really find any like other decks that could play 4 Force of Vigor that could beat Gak. Like I was actually looking at something similar to what Code Provider was playing, like blue green, but you just can't beat Gak. Like I think if you played 4 Force of Vigor for Force of Will and have some kind of draw engine, that makes sense. Like it's possible that's good against Tinker.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how you would like convert that deck to beating Gak. Like maybe you could play white and play swords, but he said that wasn't even good enough, so don't know the answer. Demonic, huh?
Don't worry.
I'm
It's
kind of
not gonna be,
worried.
it's not gonna be anything to worry about.
I'm kind of worried.
Why would you ever worry about this? Oh good.
Pretty worried. I just don't know if it's Tinker or if it's Tab. And that's kind of concerning that I don't know. MTGO is gonna fuck my day up if I do this.
That doesn't sound good. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, how do you have green map? Oh, right, I had a fetch.
So in real life, this wouldn't be an issue, but on MTGO, Tabernacle stacks all the triggers at the same time.
Oh, so you can't sack the collector first?
You can't choose where to sack the collector, yeah.
I see.
Okay, it wasn't Tab, it was Tinker. It's good. Time Walk? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not liking this too much.
I guess I don't have more lands. 5, 4, 6, 7. If I hit Root Walla, then I can get.
If you hit root wall or land, I go to 1, right? If you hit like double root wall and draw land, I'm dead. It's not great.
This should be good enough.
I was gonna say no, but then you cast youth.
Kind of an interesting game. I
Maybe,
Vigor, Oof,
yeah.
Wasteland, and stuff. And I was like, I just don't know which sequence of these cards is going to be the one that gets me there.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the Tinker. Yeah, definitely interesting.
Yeah, like you could definitely have gone Tab there. And
I was also considering getting Mentor at like another MOCS in hand.
oh, Mentor, interesting. Yeah, totally viable.
All right, I guess. We will see how good this hand is in this matchup. I expect it to be good.
Yeah. Do you? You expect it to be good now? Yeah.
Like the thing is, the rest of my hand isn't that great, but I think the start is so good that the hand is fine like overall. So
Yeah, I mean,
like this is extremely strong. The rest is kind of medium. So we will see, I guess. Interesting.
Sure. Oh, okay. Does make me feel kind of bad. Oh. What's that one gonna do? Wasteland. Not beside you? Not scared?
I don't think I will tinker this game. I feel like this is not a tinker game, so I want to keep my saga.
I got punished pretty hard for wastelanding your Tundra.
Yeah, but I mean,
Uh,
kind of know, right?
I could have not done that, and I could have just played the death right. But it felt right at the time. Maybe it was just no. It was probably really bad. It was probably just really bad. Oh, interesting. Do you have a MOCS?
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's not a MOCS,
Sure.
but it works, right?
Yeah. Oh
Like
no,
I
I
don't
got the
think
wrong thing by
I would care
accident.
about the triggers.
I meant to get a collector roof, buy you a collector roof there, but I don't think that's good enough anyways, so. Oh. Yeah, get a collector roof there, you still make a 6/6, and I can't cast Vigor or Hogaak. I can't win that game. No shot.
Yeah, and Ancestor on top as well.
Come on.
That was really good.
That was interesting. It felt pretty close. And that's
Yeah, like at first I was like, okay, this matchup was way worse than I thought. Now it's more like kind of like I thought, like the good draws from Esper win,
yeah.
but like the scruffy games usually Gag wins.
I didn't really
And
have any like crazy Hollow One Vengevine draws either.
yeah, it once, but then I had like Tabernacle
You had
immediately.
Tabernacle, right? Right.
But I think that was like a game where I had like two tutors or
Yeah.
something.
And
So
that's without any changes. That's just playing straight up gas and only one oof.
yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, I mean, that was pretty productive actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
And definitely, I'm definitely scared of the procedurals in this matchup.
They seem like it
Yeah.
ruins your plans. Yeah.
Yeah, like usually it's like, okay, I have like a force up. If you like go Gak and wanna go like big and just raise me, and that's fine. I have the force, and then you can't. Now it's like, well, you have Poseidon, I can't do shit about it, and I just die.
Yeah. I'm wondering how I would play two Beseiju, because I guess I would have to cut a Bayou, which is probably fine.
I think you can consider cutting the dry.
I don't think I'm gonna cut the Dryad if I'm cutting Blood Gas, because then you're
Yeah,
running
that's true
low
because
on
then
ways
you're
to Gak.
yeah.
So I was thinking like cut Bayou for the Beseiju, play the main deck Collector Roofs. Or maybe I just play an
Might not
additional land and I play the
actually.
Beseiju. That's possible too. Like just cut 4 Bloodghast, play the 3 Collector Roofs and Beseiju, put Chalice in the board and put a Spirit Guide in the main, and then I have like max ways of playing an early Collector Roof.
Like we expect like more than half the deck to not even play Wastelands, right? So it's not like you need
We should do a
three
Wasteland count.
Bayou.
Yeah, we should see. Let's see. This is 1 Wasteland, 2 Wasteland. I would say Alberta will be on a Wasteland. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 9 of 24, 23.
Yeah.
I think that I'm okay. Like this deck plays like I don't think this deck needs a forest or anything.
Like
That was
the
more for
first
when
one is
Golos
always
existed.
yeah, the first one is always gonna hit your bazaar anyway if you have
Right.
one, right?
Yeah, I think
Or
it's
like
like
the Dryad if you have it. So
I'm gonna make a second copy of Gak here, and I'm just gonna see what it would look like. It's gonna open a ton of sideboard slots that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with, but like I would just play the Beseiju. Like maybe yeah, maybe you don't even take out a land. Maybe I just add another Beseiju as
can
a
you play
spell.
Agent in this deck?
Play what?
The Agent? Or is it like too expensive?
The what?
The Agent.
Oh, opposition agent? I think it's too
Yeah.
hard to cast. It'd be interesting.
If you play Lotus and like the extra Spirit Guide and stuff.
I don't know if I think I can only play 1 Spirit Guide.
Yeah,
But
but still it's more
the nice
mana,
part
right?
about 1 Spirit Guide is you can find it on Once Upon a Time.
That's true, yeah.
Um,
That's like finding a MOCS.
right.
Almost.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the idea. I don't know. I mean, it opens up a bunch of sideboard slots, and I'm not 100% sure like I want archive traps, but I do think that I should have a way to beat Doomsday, so not sure.
I mean, there's like 2 or 3 people that will play Doomsday, so
Yeah. And then like
going
in
completely
terms
cold
of
on it seems like unreasonable if you want to win the whole thing. Like it's possible that you have to beat 1 Doomsday in the top 8, I guess.
right. In terms of like Esper against Gak, like there are definitely optimizations you can make in terms of like more swords, maybe a balance, changing Lantern into something else.
I'm very unhappy with the Lantern, yeah. Like I've never been happy with Lantern in the Saga decks anyway.
Right.
Unless like all those Bazaar decks are dredged. Then it's pretty good,
I think the
but
first Lantern makes sense, but I don't know if like the second and third Lanterns make any sense. Like there's not going to be that many Breach, right? There'll probably be 1 or 2 Breach.
yeah. I mean, it definitely does make sense to have like Graveyard Hate in the main, like one piece to
Yeah.
that, but I'm still just not liking it a lot.
I think like if you play a
Yeah.
Needle and a Soul Guide in the main, and then your board has different hate. I also think that like
I
the
think the
hate.
needle might just have to be there because of the Besiegers from Hogaak. That feels like a necessity, I think. But yeah, that's so.
I don't know how you would fit it, but like I just think Leyline is by far the best graveyard hate.
Yeah, no doubt.
I get that Saga can fetch these things, but I guess another question is
I don't know. I've never
why
been the biggest fan of fetching the Graveyard Hate to the Saga. Like it's turn 3.
why doesn't this deck play Karn?
Yeah. Good question. Like Karn is always
Karn's a
the
mirror
thing
breaker.
that you want, yeah, for the mirrors, I guess. So
Like Karn incentivizes you to play like a Needle, a Tormod's Crypt, and a Lantern in your board, right? For game 1.
that's
But
true, yeah.
I don't know. I think that when we build this Esper list for the field, like it's gonna play a Karn, right?
That sounds very reasonable, yeah.
Feels likely because like that. I mean, that's gonna
when
like
you play against PO, they usually have it, and that's like the biggest pain in the ass.
like those are the mirror breakers that I can think of. Like when I'm playing PO mirrors, it's like Narset, Karn, it's Hull Breacher. You know,
Teferi is also annoying, but
Teferi is if
like,
people are
Lavinia
not gonna play Pyroblast and they're gonna play Fluster, Teferi is very good.
Yeah. But kind of, yeah, you're right about Fluster though. Because I was thinking like Lavinia does more against like other decks.
Yeah.
And also stops you from forcing, but it doesn't stop Fluster, so yeah.
It's things to think about. But yeah. All right. This was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Very enjoyable and insightful. Interesting.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you like this kind of content idea, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you thought it was informative, helpful, how I could improve this kind of content in the future. Um, I know that maybe we could get, hand cams on both sides or that kind of stuff. But basically, what I wanted to do was record the raw testing footage and just give people a look into how we were thinking about the metagame and the decks going into the tournament, as well as how we felt, playing the matches out. I hope it was at least enjoyable, and I would definitely be happy if it was educational as well. So make sure you do that, and I will see you in the next video.